We are here at Mbah Magistrate Court in solidarity with one of the victims of NSAS protest, Mbah, who was remanded for over a month in Kirikiri Medium Prison. He is not produced in court today. We were not informed prior to today's court appearance. We got to court and is nowhere to be found.
The matter was called and they adjourned the case till 28th of December. They said that the DPP's advice is not yet ready, so they adjourned the case till 28th of December. They wanted to adjourn it till January, but we sought for a short date. As you can see today, Mbah was not brought to court, neither was his casemate, Mbah brought to court.
I don't know when the abuse of fundamental human rights cases, we have to wait for the DPP's advice for us to ascertain the freedom of an innocent citizen who is yet to be proved beyond reasonable doubt that he is a criminal. So it means that he will be spending 2 months in Kirikiri based on trumped up allegations and based on the request of remand order by the police. So we have to do all we can to get Mbah and Mbah out, because they were randomly picked in Ojo, and because of his hairdo, he was having a braided hairstyle. So they just picked him up because of his hairdo, saying they charged him for harassing, for robbery and rioting without a legal representative, without access to families. He was remanded. He was first locked up in Banti, then remanded without access to lawyers. So the government should stop saying that they have acceded to the demands of the NSAS protesters. We have not seen anywhere, any place, any character from their parts showing that they have acceded to our demands. If Mbah is still in detention and we still have to wait for December 28th, the same thing applies to Imole Ayo and several other people, and over 20 people locked up at Marina CMS for being part of NSAS protest. So we are calling on the government to stop playing lip service to our demands. We don't want a country where police will pick us up on trumped up charges and take us to court, and the next thing is to battle stringent bail conditions, or the next thing is to be under remand order. No, we want total reformation of the judicial system and end to police brutality, and Mbah must be free before December 28th. We are not waiting for the DPP to advise us on when we should have our freedom.
I feel bad. I feel disappointed because I kind of know what it feels like. Although mine was just 1 day, you're talking about 25 days. That's ridiculous and that's very unfair, especially for someone who is ill, who has an underlying medical condition, which I can relate to, you know. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and it's so sad that we couldn't get to see him, at least to encourage him and to ensure he's doing fine. We don't feel good about that. We should add pressure, just like pressure was added on my case, on my matter. Please, I mean, I'm calling on everyone, every single person. Please add pressure. Tweet about Mbah, free Mbah. Tweet about it. The government know what is happening. They feel it. You know, our leaders feel it when we tweet, when we post on social media. Don't let anybody deceive you. That is what's made my case easier, the social media. So please post about Mbah, free Mbah. That's the hashtag. Please, let's get him out of here. 25 days. He's going to spend Christmas in prison with his spinal cord injury. No, that's on every level. When you're talking about human rights, you're talking about the law, you're talking about humanity. On every level, it is wrong. It is very wrong.
We have written a letter, and we have other NSAS matters that are also handling. And we have written a letter. We will submit it today or tomorrow. Today? Yes.
There's no time again.
No time. Yes. We will submit it, and we are going to Federal High Court. I actually wanted to go to Federal High Court on Monday, but they asked me to wait till today, after today. If nothing comes out reasonable, we are going to Federal High Court.
So what date?
What is 28th.